cheeky bit of YouTube.
Alright guys, welcome back to another weekly video documenting the building of a founder space.
Boom!
I'm here with my boy, my intern Justin.
Yo, so having your own business is amazing. The autonomy, the freedom, really building something that's truly yours. But nobody talks about the other part, that it's gonna crush you and like actually crush you. So that's what I will be talking about today. Currently, I'm in Sri Lanka, and here is the next Founder Space Founder House happening. It started yesterday. Everything arrived in the evening, and it's been, like I said every time, incredible already. It's just such a good vibe. And everyone straight away opening up, having laughs, having good chats. Yeah, and what's different about this one is that I really run it as a retreat because I really want to test this format out, because I truly believe that if you put a structured schedule, you can get so much done with everyone. So that's what I've been really focusing on. So we really all wake up at the same time, really do a whole morning routine together. Then we do like set blocks of deep work, and then of course some breaks, and then more work. Yeah, and really curating the whole experience around making a lot of progress in the business. So yeah, and so far it's been going great already. So that's really good. So now I want to talk about the part that no one talks about, which in that business that it's the most stressful thing, the most overwhelming thing you will be ever doing probably. And it puts so much pressure on you. And you're gonna doubt yourself. It's gonna be a lot of low moments, a lot of pressure, a lot of stress. But that's what all makes it worth it in the end. And I've heard this now countless times, is that these difficult periods make all those wins afterwards so much more fulfilling. And the only thing that you got to keep doing is just keep going. And keep believing in yourself. Like, that's the biggest thing. Like, you got to believe when no one else believes in you. You got to be delusional and just keep going and keep believing. Yeah, but then for all the moments that it is worth it, like with this, for example, half a year ago, I had this vision of running these houses, and it was difficult. And there were so many moments where it failed and didn't work out. People canceling and all these difficult times that you don't even fully see, which I'm trying to document in this series, of course. But still, like, it looks like, he organized another house, but still there were some struggles behind the scene of some people canceling last minute. Still work, still stressful, in a sense. But when it actually happens and when it works out, it's like, oh my God, this is the most fulfilling thing I've ever done, and it's all worth it. And it all makes sense as well why you had to go through this struggle. Yeah, so that's what I wanted to say about it. So what I'm now going to share is a bit of the numbers, the wins and the struggles of this week. So the first thing is that the revenue for this month is at 300. The member count is still at 11, so that hasn't gone up. And the follower count is at 866 followers, which is up 24 from last week. What's up? Stealing the show, the little cat. Applications is at 124, which is up 4 from last week. And then what I exactly worked on. So I mainly worked on preparing the house here in Sri Lanka. So that's organizing everything, as well as coming up with this new structure. And as well, created some content and started on reshaping the offer, because now we go straight into the struggle of this week, which is still that it's the last. It was the last week of the month, and that's normally when we open the doors. But new members didn't join, and that's still a struggle to getting the right people in. A lot of people are interested, but then just cannot really afford it, or it's still not fully working out. So I really now at a point where I'm like, I need to reshape the offer, because my current target group, which was really early stage founders, the current offer I'm having is not the right fit. So I'm gonna switch and reshape, and I'll take you all along what I'm gonna do now. So I can quickly tell you one idea already is that the community is going to be more for general founders who are just a bit further, and I want to create more smaller projects for the early stage founders, which I've probably said in the last week's video as well. But that's what I'm going to be really working on next. So the win of this week is that even though it was a really chaotic week with a lot of travel, I still got a lot of work done, which is a big win, because it's easy to then get distracted. But I actually love working in these travel days where you go on the plane and then in a taxi. It's quite easy to work actually there. Then the last thing is the personal pursuits. So I started reading the book, The 4 Agreements, which Rebecca recommended me, and it's been really cool already. Like a lot of like shifts again, and I will tell you more about that next week. So the focus for this week is going to be, besides of course facilitating the house and creating some content as usual, there are two main priorities. The first one is creating some new ads plus a new offer. So that's what we're going to be working on, and these smaller products, making a start on a new smaller product, which is also going to be like a lead generator for the community. So yeah, I'm going to work on creating that. And then the final thing is, the question of this week is, what will you tell yourself when things get hard to keep going? All right. Thanks for listening and watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace.